break down systems, you can enter systems, and really all about, I think a lot of what our work, and another thing about being an intellectual is understanding that we have to be on the inside to affect the outside, right? So we have to be agents of change. I think that's an intellectual, point of view, being an agent of change. And we took a lot of tools, we left nuggets, whether or not y'all, they chose to grab, that's on them, right? Ancestors say, just drop it, man, drop it like it's hot and keep it moving, right? So we end up keeping it moving. I landed working in county government, doing a lot of criminal justice reform. The kid also took his show on the word. Shout out Wayne County, shout out Detroit.
Detroit.
He ended up
D,
working
what up, though?
Criminal justice reform and the court system, right, with juvenile. So, man, we our feet hit the flow running, man, as they say, and we still moving.
So I would argue, I'm glad you brought that up, because I would argue that we did create pathways, because, we still have some people coming behind us. And I know that I gave my heart and soul to operating with dignity and operating, academically on a high level and commanding respect from that institution, so that younger people coming behind me would be given respect, because they may not have had the street level knowledge or like the intuitive fortitude to kind of like protect themselves that I did when I was there. Okay, yeah. I was able to navigate that thing, relatively smoothly, although it was uncomfortable, right? But I'm thinking about, the younger academic who's on a high level, but they may be somewhat introverted, right? And they can come into a space like that and be mistreated. So I just felt like I needed to be an example, man. But we have some people coming behind us that I know that we blaze the trails, man, and they follow those pathways. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. And I think in both our communities, I even seen it at our graduation parties, respectively.
Yes.
I saw brothers from the hood that were so proud of the brethren, right? They were so proud, because what this is another level of things right here. Our achievements are not just ours alone, right?
No, sir.
Because symbolically, what it does is it makes other people in our community who really know us, right? So they know the this me, that me, that they know me, right? And they can sit back and they can say, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did it, and I saw that brother do it. Like, he would get up every morning and do his thing. And now it culminated into like all these opportunities and all these things, the same thing can happen to me, because he the same OG. He the same dude that I knew. So we lose nothing in the process. We have to change the narrative. You can go through those processes. It was tough for both of us. You're gonna go through shit, right? You're gonna go through things, but the point is that you must persevere and stick with your support system.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because if you notice, I was laughing basically the whole time that you were talking, because I've heard you say, back in the day, when I had the graduation party, especially the one from the University of Chicago, the elements, those elements of people from the neighborhood that were there. Because you had one group of people who were in the alley, and then you had like another group of people who were like mingling in the middle of the backyard, and then you had another group of people who were like in the front of they were like, spread out, sprinkled out through the front of the backyard. Do you remember those categories that you know?
I do remember that, man. Hey, man, and it's the same with me, right? I still got a homie on the block, man.
Yes.
He be hustling and doing his thing, but every time he see me, he be like, "Oh man, there go my man, Jay, you did that." I'm telling my kids about you, man. I want them to come see you. When it's time to take that, what's that test, the BCA, the ACT, all that, man. It's all good.